Meghan and Charles forged remarkable bond because they're both from dysfunctional families after he praises Duchess's handling of outbursts as new colorized pictures reveal Prince's childhood. The Prince of Wales and the Duchess of Sussex have forged a remarkable bond due to their dysfunctional family backgrounds, the Mail on Sunday has learned. Charles is deeply sympathetic to his new daughter-in-law Meghan's family troubles and is impressed with how she has coped with her relatives' embarrassing outbursts. One of his inner circle said the prince recognized the House of Windsor has, like the Markle clan, endured so many traumas and crises and many divorces of its own. The source said, because there's been bad behavior that's caused problems in his family, Charles understands how difficult it must be for Meghan. And it has endeared her to him even more. Those closest to Charles draw a parallel between Meghan's dignified forbearance in the face of hurtful comments from relatives and how the prince stoically endured public criticism from Princess Diana. Whatever they felt inside, they've both put on a strong public face and not hidden away, said another source. The prince's close rapport with Meghan, whom he walked down the aisle in place of her absent father, has delighted Prince Harry and senior members of the royal family. It is an understanding that has been further strengthened by a shared love of art, history and culture, with Charles describing Meghan as incredibly smart. Charles and Meghan's bond is revealed in the Mail on Sunday's event magazine today by royal biographer Angela Levin, who spent a year following the prince ahead of his 70th birthday later this month. Camilla has also warmed to Meghan. Not least because both of them have joined the royal family from the outside, said a source. Camilla goes out of her way to find time to spend with her, to get to know her, and make her feel welcome. As the tour of Australasia demonstrated, the Duchess's transition from actress to high-profile royal has been seamless, something that has gladdened Charles, who believes her Hollywood training has enabled Meghan to withstand intense scrutiny. In addition to the event profile, the Mail on Sunday has learned from separate sources of a Scottish holiday enjoyed by Charles and the newlyweds over the summer. Charles entertained Harry and Meghan at the Castle of Meath, the late Queen Mother's remote home in Caithness, telling friends he was tickled pink when they agreed to join him. He also invited the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, but they declined. Sources said Charles told a member of his family that the week with his son and daughter-in-law was joyous. There were coastal walks and a spot of bird watching. I think it's fair to say that Meghan has brought Harry and Charles closer, and Charles is thrilled to have a new daughter-in-law. Camilla wasn't there, she was enjoying a bucket and spade holiday with her own children and grandchildren, so I think that made it even more special for Charles. Meanwhile, Levin paints a portrait of a man who is settled, content and happy, more so than he has been for years. Marriage to Camilla, whom he frequently describes as my darling wife, arrested his tendency to melancholy, particularly evident in the bleak period following the death of Princess Diana when his popularity plummeted, and many said he was not fit to be king. Charles and Camilla Polo body language analyzed as scenes for The Crown are filmed. Prince Charles, 69, and Camilla Parker Bowles, 72, married in 2005. However, they have been close for much longer. With The Crown set to recreate their relationship, what does their real-life body language reveal, and has the TV program got it right? Prince Charles and Camilla Parker Bowles will have their romance recreated in the hit TV program The Crown. An iconic moment during a polo match appeared to have been drawn upon heavily as inspiration. What did Charles and Camilla's body language in 1975 reveal? Body language expert Judy James analyzed the image for Express.co.uk. In the famous photograph, Camilla and Charles are seen chatting in front of a tree. Charles, wearing his polo shirt, is gesticulating as she speaks to his friend. Judy said, this iconic shot of Charles and Camilla gained far more interest once their relationship was revealed during his marriage to Diana, meaning the body language was scrutinized and described retrospectively as the signals of a couple in love. The carving on the tree behind them suddenly looked like a heart with their initials in it, and it was all assumed to be hugely telling in terms of the passion between Charles and the real love of his life. According to the expert, it is not surprising The Crown drew on this real-life scene for inspiration. However, directors may have misread the signs in the original photograph. Judy said, The Crown have made this pose look openly flirtatious, with Charles looking very dominant, conflicted and dashing, while Camilla stares admiringly, arching her back to show off her figure and performing a submissive pursed-lip smile. However, Charles appears far from dominant in this image. The expert said, But the truth was that Charles did have many women throwing themselves at him at this time, all smiling and flirting openly with him. The clue with this pose with Camilla was her counterintuitive body language and lack of flirt signals. Standing with her hands slung into her jeans pockets and with her posture looking casual and relaxed, she appeared to be one of the only potential partners for the prince who didn't look fazed by his royal status or his polo player sexual charisma. Standing with her hands slung into her jeans pockets and with her posture looking casual and relaxed, she appeared to be one of the only potential partners for the prince who didn't look fazed by his royal status or his polo player sexual charisma. She looked calmly tough here, using direct eye contact and a serious facial expression. Her pose was all about intensity rather than sycophancy. Her lack of flirtatious or ingratiation signals possibly told us more about their relationship in terms of deep, serious emotions and sense of familiarity. She looked like the steely confident one here, and he looked like the one desperately making most of the running. The crown have made Camilla look the less dominant in the pair, Judy claims. The pose from the crown suggests Charles is in a much more dominant, alpha role. As the actress gazes up at him looking cute and admiring, he frowns and narrows his eyes, as though he is a tempted man struggling with his feelings, she said. Charles's intense eye contact with Camilla and hers for him showed a much softer and more smitten eye expression though. With his arm extended, he looked more like a man in love trying to make amends or explain a point to his very focused-looking confidant. Has the sex of Meghan Markle's baby been revealed by Prince Harry's body language? Who is Camilla Parker Bowles? Camilla Parker Bowles is the Duchess of Cornwall and wife of Prince Charles. Family life. Camilla was born on 17 July 1947 at King's College Hospital, London, England. Her parents were Major Bruce Shand and Rosalind Cubitt, the daughter of a Baron. She has a younger sister Annabel Elliott, 69, and a younger brother Mark Shand who passed away in 2014. He sadly died after falling and hitting his head. Education. Camilla first attended Umbrells School in Ditchling before moving on to Queensgate School in Queensgate, South Kensington at age 10, where she was known as Milla. She attained 1 level before attending a Montfertel finishing school in Tolochanaz, Switzerland. She then went on to study French at the University of London Institute in Paris. First marriage to Andrew Parker Bowles. Camilla married Andrew Parker Bowles, an officer, on 4 July 1973, when Camilla was 26. The Queen Mother and Princess Anne attended the big day. The couple have 2 children, Tom, who Prince Charles is a godfather to, and Laura. The couple divorced amicably in March 1995. Marriage to Prince Charles. Prince Charles told in his biography that he and Camilla had rekindled their love in 1986 after his marriage had irretrievably broken down. They announced their engagement in February 2005, which was the Queen Mother's. It is thought to be one of the most valuable rings in the royal collection. They wed on April 2005 at Windsor Guildhall, where Prince William acted as a witness for the pair, before honeymooning in Scotland at Prince Charles's home in Berkeley. Give Camilla for refusing to let Charles and Diana rekindle their love. The Queen refused to forgive Prince Charles for his affair and was equally angry with Camilla for not allowing him to salvage his marriage to Princess Diana, it has been claimed. During the summer of 1988, when the family were holidaying at Balmoral Castle, the monarch could no longer contain her disapproval for her son's extramarital affair and confronted him about it. The explosive claims were revealed in Rebel Prince: The Power, Passion, and Defiance of Prince Charles's, the latest book by self-styled royal author Tom Bower. Mr. Bower said she would not condone his adultery, nor forgive Camilla for not leaving Charles alone to allow his marriage to recover. The British journalist alleges that the prince had approached his mother about the possibility of welcoming Camilla into the royal family despite being married to Princess Diana. The monarch was said to react angrily to the request from the first in line to the throne, and the conversation ended with Charles calling his lover Camilla and, through tears, telling her of the news. The book focuses on the relationship between the Queen and her daughter-in-law, the Duchess of Cornwall, and claims that after 2 decades, it has never blossomed. After Prince Charles married Diana Spencer in 1981, he went on to have an affair with Camilla Parker Bowles, whom he had known since his single days. In a TV interview in 1995, when speaking about her troubled relationship with Prince Charles, the princess famously declared, "Well, there were 3 of us in the marriage, so it was a bit crowded." In 1996, the couple were officially divorced, a year before Diana tragically died in a car crash in Paris. In 2005, Prince Charles married his long-term partner Camilla in a civil ceremony. The claims come after the Netflix documentary The Royal House of Windsor suggested the Queen Mother had no issue with Charles having an affair.